anticipated meet perhaps in history between Kim Jong-un as well as US President Donald Trump. And the meeting, the one-on-one meeting, is currently underway in Singapore. Let's take it across to Khoon Go, Head of Asia Research at ANZ. He joins us on the phone line right now. Khoon, the most historic handshake has already kicked off. Do you think the outcome of this one-on-one meeting would be denuclearization or perhaps US lifting off the sanctions on North Korea?
Yeah, good morning. Well, the meeting appears to have gotten off to a good start, but we are still waiting for details about what exactly has been agreed upon. I think expectations had been low in terms of, concrete proposals coming through. I think there's suggestion that this is just the first of a series of meetings, but at the very least, it looks to have kicked off well, and markets generally have reacted fairly positively, although I must note that markets had already priced in some positivity coming out from the meeting in the lead up to it.
But how much do you think, the potential announcement, and I know it may not be as simple as, just making the announcement and North Korea taking a step back, mean a positive trigger for the markets, even if they do decide to, let's say, partially denuclearize, they reach some sort of a truce agreement, what would that do for market sentiment? Is it really about geopolitical risks from the region, put on the back burner and the market saying, okay, we can take a fresh look at the economic conditions across?
Yeah, I think geopolitical risk premium had already receded quite a lot in recent weeks when news came out that the summit was back on again. And certainly, if we get some concrete proposals coming out from today, we will definitely see further easing of the risk premium. And I think if there are signs that North Korea is willing to open up their economy, I think that definitely will be seen very positively, particularly for certain Korean companies that could start to take advantage of that opening up. But some of that positivity has already been factored into the Korean won, for example. So while we could see further positivity in markets, I think I'll caution about going too much overboard in positive expectations, leading to a massive rally, particularly in Korean assets.
We had a speaker on the same subject a while back, and he was stating that North Korea is not a very big economy, and even if it opens up for trade, don't expect a huge change in the economic situation in the Asian region as such. But yes, of course, it would have a geopolitical impact, political risk premium would reside. And also, the only strength of North Korea, what we have heard of, is its nuclear arsenal. Do you think North Korea would easily do away with it?
Yeah, I think that's the big uncertainty. I think certainly there is a perception out there that Kim Jong-un will not give up his nuclear arsenal so easily, or at the very least the price for that would be quite steep. And the question is whether or not the US side is willing to pay that price. I think this is the first step towards eventual denuclearization. I think we shouldn't expect there to be a firm resolution so soon, particularly after the first meeting. But I think as long as there's a process being worked through towards the eventual denuclearization, I think that in itself, I think, is a huge positive step going forward, particularly given the turmoil that we've been through over the past 12 months.
Okay. Khoon, thanks very much for joining us and giving us your perspective on this developing story. We'll keep it with it as and when details unfold of the historic meet. In the meantime,